So we've all gotten pretty used to AI that can chat with us, write an email, or even create some pretty wild images. But what if it could actually do things for you? I mean, really move beyond being just an assistant and become an autonomous actor in your digital world. Well, today we're diving into what might just be the next major leap in artificial intelligence. AI didn't just pop up out of nowhere. It's really been this series of powerful evolutions. We started with traditional machine learning, doing things like predicting house prices. Then we had the deep learning revolution, which let us do amazing things like detect objects and images. More recently, of course, we got large language models, or LLMs, which let us chat and generate all sorts of content. But right now, we're standing at the dawn of the fourth stage, Agentic AI. And this is a whole new ballgame. AI that can plan, act, use tools, and adapt all by itself. The whole idea here, the big shift, really boils down to this one concept. We are moving from AI as assistants that give you information to AI as autonomous problem solvers that actually take action. It's the jump from just talking about something to actually getting it done. Okay, so what exactly is agentic AI? Well, to really get it, we need to draw a super clear line between the AI we're used to, let's call it the chatbot, and this new emerging AI, the digital worker. All right, here's the formal definition. An agentic AI is a system that can understand the goal you give it, break that down into a plan, and then, this is the key part, execute actions using tools. Now, tools could be anything like APIs, which are just ways for different software to communicate. And on top of that, it can adapt based on what happens and even learn over time. The real key word you need to remember here is autonomy. It's not just generating a response, it's operating with a purpose. And when you put them side by side, the difference is just night and day. A traditional AI, like a chatbot, gives you one response for one request. It can't really do anything in the outside world, it has no memory of past conversations, and its behavior is pretty static. In agentic AI, though, it performs multi-step reasoning. It can actually use tools and APIs to get things done. It has both short and long-term memory, and it learns from feedback. It's the difference between a chatbot and a true digital worker. So what gives an AI these agentic powers? Well, it's not just one skill. It's a whole toolkit of abilities working together. First, you've got goal-oriented reasoning. It has to understand what you actually want to achieve. Then there's planning, so it can break that goal into smaller, manageable steps. Crucially, there's tool use, the power to run code, search the web, or query a database. And finally, you have memory and self-correction, so it can remember what it did and fix its own mistakes. You put all that together, and you've got the recipe for autonomous action. So we know what it is, but now let's look at how it works. How does an agent actually think? We're going to pop the hood and take a quick look at its core process. It all kicks off with you, the user, stating a goal. But here's where it's different. Unlike a simple prompt, the agent doesn't just react instantly. Its first step is to analyze. It takes a moment to really think about your request, to understand the true intent behind it. It's figuring out what you really want to accomplish. So, once it's locked in on the real goal, it moves to the next phase, plan and execute. The agent breaks down the main objective into a series of smaller, concrete tasks. And then it starts using its tools, calling those APIs, running scripts, searching for info, to execute that plan, one step at a time. This is where the action part of agentic AI really comes to life. Now, this final step is absolutely critical, refine. Before giving you the final answer, the agent actually reflects on and validates its own work. It asks itself, did I actually achieve the goal? Are there any errors here? Could I have done this better? This self-correction loop is what truly separates it from a standard LLM that just gives you an answer, whether it's right or wrong. This agent actually checks its own homework. All right, theory is great and all, but let's see what this actually looks like in the real world, because this is where the concept really clicks. This is where you get that aha moment. Imagine you ask a chatbot today, hey, book a flight for me next Friday from Delhi to London. What's the typical response you're going to get? Instructions. It'll tell you how you can do it. It'll list some websites, maybe give you some steps to follow, but it puts all the work right back on your shoulders. It explains, but it doesn't execute. Now look at the agentic AI response to that exact same request. It doesn't give you instructions, it just completes the task. It figures out the travel dates, it connects to flight APIs, it compares the prices, it books the cheapest flight that fits what you want, and it sends you a confirmation. That's the aha moment right there. This is execution, not just explanation. It's a massive difference. So clearly, this is an incredibly powerful technology. Let's zoom out a bit and look at the big picture. Why does this matter so much? And what are the real world implications? And maybe more importantly, the risks that we really need to be thinking about. The potential impact here is just enormous, and it's across all sorts of industries. In healthcare, an agent could help triage patients or summarize really complex medical reports. In finance, it could run portfolio analysis and make recommendations. In law, it could review contracts and pull out key clauses automatically. The scale of what can be automated is just immense. But with all that power comes some pretty big responsibilities and challenges. A hallucination isn't just a weird sentence anymore. It's a wrong action that could have real consequences. You've got risks of tool misuse, major security vulnerabilities, and super high costs. And maybe the most important thing to remember is that ensuring safety and compliance means that human oversight is still absolutely essential. So, keeping those challenges in mind, let's look ahead. Because even with all the hurdles, the direction of travel is crystal clear. The future of AI is autonomous. If you take away just one thing from all this, let it be this simple idea. Traditional AI is a system you ask for answers. Agentic AI is a system you give goals to. One of them informs you, the other one performs for you. And that leaves us with a really fascinating question for the future. We're watching AI evolve in real time, right? From a simple chatbot to a kind of digital coworker, and maybe someday even to a co-founder that helps build entirely new things. So the big question for all of us is, as these autonomous systems become our partners, what amazing new possibilities will we all build together?